Hello guys and welcome to the video. Today we are going to be unboxing Sting Unicorn 460 point and Bite Croc 360 low flat. These are two pretty nice Beyblades, with Bite Croc being an attack type and Sting Unicorn being a balance type. And before we get into it, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. The first thing that we have is the Bite Croc layer, which has a nice gimmick which I will talk about later in the video. The next part we have is the 360 ratchet, which is a pretty basic ratchet. For the last part in this combo, we have low flat, which is a pretty aggressive tip. Now, let's get into the blade of the other Bey, which is Sting Unicorn, and it has a pretty round shape, but it does have a nice gimmick, which I'll talk about later in the video. Next, we have the 460 ratchet, which is another pretty basic ratchet. The last part for this Bey is the point bit, which can change from attack mode to stamina mode mid-battle. Now, let's get into the unboxing. Also, don't forget to scan these Beyblades in the Beyblade X app. First, we have the Sting Unicorn layer, but let's get into the code, and then we will get into the review. So, the blade's gimmick is that it has half and half attacks, with one side being round and one side being rigid. Now let's get into the Bite Croc layer, which has slanted blades for strong upper attacks. Also, in the middle of the blade, there is a crocodile with an eye, some teeth, and the general shape of the blade being the body. And now, we are going to show Bite Croc's code, which you can scan in your Beyblade X app. Another nice detail of Bite Croc is that it's an echo of Kill Shark, and in battle, it should act almost the same way that Kill Shark does. For the bit of Bite Croc, we have low flat, which is a shorter version of the flat bit and is much more aggressive because of the missing hole. For the last part of Bite Croc, we have the 360 ratchet, which is a pretty common ratchet, but it does come in a nice blue color. For the first part of Sting Unicorn's combo, we have 460, which doesn't have the best burst resistance, but it does come in a nice pink and bluish color. For the bit of Sting Unicorn, we have the point bit, which can change from attack to stamina mode depending on how much of the bit is making contact with the stadium. Now, let's assemble the parts of Sting Unicorn. And also the parts of Bite Croc. Now, let's do a quick spin test for both of these Beys. And now, for the Beyblade that we have going up against Sting Unicorn and Bite Croc, we have Wand Wizard 960 Ball, which is a very popular competitive combo that is also pretty strong. So let's see how it'll do with two Beyblades going against it at once. Now, what we are going to do next is swap the combos of Bite Croc 360 low flat and Sting Unicorn 460 point. And now we have Sting Unicorn 360 low flat and Bite Croc 460 point. Alright guys, let me know what you think about Sting Unicorn 460 point and Bite Croc 360 low flat. I think these Beyblades both have very nice gimmicks, with Unicorn Sting having the half and half attacks and Bite Croc having the upper attack. But if you guys want to see more of these 2 versus 1 videos, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.